Welcome to StartupHakk. Today we're diving into something that's on everyone's mind, jobs. We have a new report with stats that will make you really surprised. It's no surprise that the number one thing that people want right now more than anything is jobs. And this new report backs it up. I mean, who wouldn't want to have more opportunities to make a solid living, right? So let's break down exactly why this is the biggest ticket item in this election and how we can help make it happen. I've got a report that we're going to go over with you and break it all down. So let's dive into this today. All right, welcome to StartupHakk. I'm Spencer Thomason. Here at StartupHakk, we love to train software developers in our licensed coding bootcamp and to build custom software solutions. I do a lot of work as a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and a solid 25 years in software development, I've mastered the art of transforming technology, teams, and products. All right, let's kick this off with a major finding. So one of the biggest major findings in this report is 74% of voters want to expand apprenticeship programs. This isn't just about education anymore. People want to earn while they learn. So these earn to learn opportunities are huge and picking up skills that can translate directly into jobs. So apprenticeships are a really good opportunity, and there's a lot of great opportunities being provided right now. And I'm going to dig into some specifics here. But apprenticeships make that possible where you can do this earn to learn instead of pay to learn like we're normally used to with a college. So it's a win-win because employers get well-trained workers that they know the training is specific to what they want, and employees get paid while they're picking up career-ready skills. So this is something that we're passionate about here at StartupHakk because our boot camps work similarly. We give people hands-on experience so they're ready to hit the ground running as full-stack developers. Now, this next point might surprise you, but 74% of people want better guidance in finding education, training, and career options. And honestly, how could you not agree with that? Too many people are drifting without a clear path to a job that pays family sustainable wages. But when you give them the right guidance, the right tools, and the right training, they go from drifting to driving their career forward. We've seen this time and time again in our licensed coding boot camps. People start with zero coding knowledge and walk out as a ready-to-hire full-stack software developer, and we can get them from training to internship in 3 months. So here's something even bigger. Hiring based on skills, not just a college degree, is another top demand. Again, 74% of voters are shouting from the rooftops, let us prove our worth. By removing unnecessary degree requirements for government contracts and encouraging the private sector to do the same thing, we open the door for talented individuals who've learned the skills on their own or through non-traditional programs like StartupHakk. Degrees are great, but they aren't the only measure of success. Skills, real-world experience, and problem-solving ability, that's where the magic happens. Now, if your company has systems that aren't connected, let us help you out because here at StartupHakk, our specialty is connecting systems to help your company work like a well-oiled machine. So let's talk about StartupHakk and how we're stepping up to the plate. So our full stack coding bootcamp is now licensed in 6 states as an eligible training provider, right? So in Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Missouri, and Montana. So if you're in one of these states, why is this a big deal? Well, for residents in these states, you can now access the coding bootcamp through the eligible training provider list. This means that with simple application, you might be able to qualify to have our training provided for free for you. Yep, you heard that right. No charge for training that takes you from zero experience to be ready to start as a full stack software developer. So how awesome is that? Now, we also want to push towards job skills that pay sustainable wages. Everyone's talking about this, and the need is clear. It's not enough just to get a job. People want to be able to secure their future. That's why our coding bootcamp focuses not just on coding skills, but also on preparing you for the reality of working as a developer. From agile practices to real-world dynamics to to managing Git repos, we make sure that you're ready to thrive, not just survive in your new career. Now, speaking of career-ready skills, there's a huge emphasis on cutting out the noise and focusing on what works. People don't want to waste their time on a 6-year education where it doesn't give them any real tangible results, and they come out still out of school with a degree and still not ready to enter the workforce. Our curriculum at StartupHakk is designed to cut through the fluff. It's intense, it's focused, and it's designed to prepare you for the most in-demand jobs in tech today. Now, if your company is still dealing with siloed systems and they don't talk to each other, reach out to us. It's 2024 and StartupHakk can help you get your systems connected and help getting them work together. Now, here's another fact from this report. I'm going to jump into this report here in a minute. People are hungry for flexibility in their learning and career paths. That's why our coding bootcamps are structured to fit your life. Whether you're working full-time, part-time, or even juggling family responsibilities, our programs allow you to learn at your own pace without sacrificing quality. And how do we not sacrifice quality? We provide a tutor who will work with you one-on-one every single day. The tutor will work with you and make sure that you don't ever get stuck. And that's one of the big things that differentiates us from other programs. So we're serious about making this career transition accessible to everyone. And this tutor will actually help you transition into your new career. So let's not forget about the future of work is leaning heavily on skills that are proven. And here's the thing, employers care more about what you can do than what you have learned. And so there's a lot of apprenticeships and on-the-job training programs that are growing because they get real results. So we've had a lot of graduates go on to secure high-paying jobs because we teach them what works and how to be a good developer. Of course, we keep evolving with the tech trends, so our training systems stay relevant. Now, a massive trend we're seeing is the shift towards remote work. People want flexibility not only in their training, but also in their jobs. The beauty of learning to code is that you can take those skills and work from anywhere in the world. We've got a lot of graduates who are ranging in places from Silicon Valley to their hometowns. The world of software development is wide open. The opportunities are only growing. And so now I want to dive into the report here a bit and take a minute and go through some of the specifics on this report because I find that it's really a fascinating report. And so the survey finds that voters want action on policies to promote. Now, the Jobs for Future is a national nonprofit driving transformation in the workforce and education system today released data from their new survey, right? So let's go over some of these numbers here. So the expanding apprenticeship programs, 84%, and this is really interesting to me because I don't care which side of the aisle you're on, you can see 88% of Democrats, 82% of Republicans, and 80% of independents want expanded apprenticeship programs. 88% promote skill-based hiring of Democrats, 82 of Republicans. I mean, these numbers are so redundant. They almost seem redundant, but it's like, and this is a very real important report. And I think this is really important for us to be looking at what our kids want. Now, 90% of Democrats, 81% of Republicans, and 78% of independents want providing guidance on educational options that lead to family-sustaining wages. That's the problem. We've got people going in, getting $100,000 worth of student loan debt to get a psychology degree, and then get out and find that they're still working a minimum wage job. We can't have that anymore, and that's where some of these numbers become really telling. 88% of Democrats, 78% of Republicans, 77% of independents, 80% overall want training programs for digital skills. 81% overall want supporting affordable alternatives to traditional four-year college degrees. A lot of people can't take the full 4 years to get through college anymore. And coming out with the staggering cost of higher education is just killing a lot of people. And so I think this is a really important survey. And so I'll put the link to this down in the comments because this is just beyond supporting the policies. Voters want to see action. And so expand apprenticeship programs so more people can earn while they learn, right? There's that thing, earn a living while they learn a skill, right? And this is one of the great things that we've been really working really hard this year on is to get some opportunities that we can find a program through the WIOA, which is your workforce initiatives, to be able to help get people the ability to get paid while they're training. Now, this makes it possible for more people to become hired on their skills, not whether they hold a college degree, by removing unnecessary college degree requirements. We saw the FANG companies do this a few years ago where Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Google, a lot of these bigger companies packed together and removed the requirements for developers to have a degree. And this was a huge move. So this is a really interesting report. I think the thing that's most important about this is that it is across the aisle. I don't care whether you're Democrat, Republican, undecided, independent, like whatever you are, this is something everybody can agree with. So this feels to me like something we're going to see really start to grow. And this is huge. And so that's why here at StartupHakk, we've worked really hard to create these programs and work with the government. So here at StartupHakk, our coding bootcamp is now licensed through the state of Arizona as a non-accredited vocational program. We are working on currently finishing the last parts of our apprenticeship program where we can actually hire some people for longer than just even the training program. But we now are also licensed as an eligible training provider, which it means in those 6 states that I listed out here, and I'll list them again for listeners who are in these states, because this is a big deal, right? Is that if you are in, pardon me while I get this list again here, if you're in Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Missouri, and Montana, and then we're also working on expanding into other states where we can work with your local workforce group and help. And if you apply, especially particularly if your age is between 18 and 24, but even outside of that, there's a lot of other people that can still apply, then make sure you reach out to us here at StartupHakk, StartupHakk.com. Reach out to StartupHakk.com or email at info@StartupHakk.com, because we can help you. And so as I wrap this up today, I want to remind you that StartupHakk's Fullstack Bootcamp is licensed in these 6 states: Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Missouri, and Montana. And we're on the eligible training provider list so that we can help unlock some of those government funds to help you to be able to earn while you learn. And that's one of the great parts, is so that you can actually work through these initiatives to get this and to get the training covered for you. So this is a huge announcement, and we're really excited to get to announce this. And this is definitely something we're seeing on both sides of the aisle. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts to this? Reach out to us, because we'd love to get your comments in the comments down below. We also love to hear from you. So reach out to info@startuphakk.com or check out the links down below, because you can also hit us up at any time. But we are ready to start our coding bootcamp and can help you learn for your future. And so we love to train software developers in our licensed coding bootcamps. And then we also work with these, and we've hired a lot of the people out of our software coding bootcamps to be able to help build custom software solutions for company. So reach out, because we'd love to help. Also, if you're a company that's interested in helping this is one of the best ways, is to be able to help to hire these students as they're working in the industry, and we can tutor them and help them to build software for you at an inexpensive rate. So reach out to us, because we'd love to help. Reach out to hit us up at StartupHakk.com, and we will catch you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because we bring you lots of great tutorials and tips that every developer should know. See you next time.